Hi there, I'm Bellaphon, and I'm going to be playing some low-key EU4, partly because I don't want to save game, I'm starting a new game, partly because I was hoping to make some videos for my girlfriend to help her learn the game, and partly because I thought that maybe this would make playing EU4 fun for me, single player, because as much as I love this game, it can get a little samey. So I'm just trying to do it again. So we're going to be playing as Sweden. I'm just going to be going for the Sweden is not overpowered achievements, and it should be a pretty straightforward game, just to, relax to. All you need for the achievements is own the entire Baltic coastline as Sweden, so own all the things on the Baltic coast, and again, that won't be too hard, and I think I can actually go for what is it called? Lion of the North? Yeah, start as Sweden and lead the Protestant League to victory against the Emperor. So that can be kind of a fun one to get to. So nothing too difficult. Just a simple-ish game. So Sweden starts out in a personal union under Denmark, which is kind of like being someone's vassal. So, like in a country in this position, you're probably gonna, I'm just gonna look at getting my independence so I can do my own thing. So let's look at Denmark's rivals, and see if any of them would be interested in supporting my independence. They're absolutely not interested in... rather than looking at each country, I'll just go to the diplomacy tab and see who will accept. Scotland is the only person who will accept. Novgorod is also extremely close to accepting. If I can just get a little bit more diplomatic reputation, maybe, which I can do. I didn't necessarily have to spend that money on that, but I wanted to get people, so people will support your independence if they hate your overlord because it makes them weaker. So I basically wanted to get as much people supporting my independence as quickly as possible, because if it looks like I'm really strong and I have a lot of people supporting my independence, then Scotland might just say, fuck it, you're not worth the trouble, and just let me go. Which would be good for me. I don't know, maybe I'll give it a couple of months to see if they do that. Did England just go to war with France? They did. They are not at war with Scotland, though, so that means Scotland is still free to support my independence. Not that that'll do anything. I don't know, they'll probably land some troops in Norway or something, but mostly it's just to bring that number higher and make Denmark think that I am a problem for them. I was also hoping that last time when I tried playing this earlier, Denmark had turned this fort off and made it really easy for me to just grab that immediately. So it would be nice if they did that again. don't really know what... they're probably not going to, because now they've got rebels right there. So maybe... maybe I'll let them deal with that. I really should not be paying for this level 2 advisor, because I definitely can't afford it. No one else wants to fight Denmark right now, which is not ideal. Why doesn't anyone want to fight Denmark? They've got Burgundy. Says they can't reach Denmark. Well, that's kind of ridiculous. These guys love Denmark. These guys don't care. I'm just wondering, I know I'm still paying for that advisor, I'm just, you know, bloviating. I'm just wondering, I don't want to declare the war, the Independence War too early and just get killed by Scotland. They probably do start out in a better position than me. Or by Scotland, by Denmark, I mean. Does Denmark count as an ally? No. We just have to find them. So, Denmark has a force limit of 18,000, 14,000 right now compared to my 15,000. So, they've got the advantage. Not much of one, though. But they do have Norway as well, who has 8,000 and a force limit of 10,000. So together that's like 28,000 against my 15,000, which is not great. And I don't really think I'm going to be able to count on Novgorod or Scotland to help out that much. Although it might be good to declare my Independence War before Novgorod inevitably gets murdered by Muscovy. I should actually try recording a game as Novgorod, because they can be fun too. But yeah, Muscovy is going to want to kill them pretty quick. So, oh god, I didn't start my timer. Who knows how long I've been recording. Oh well, this can be maybe like 30 minutes instead of 20 minutes. How many men does Novgorod have? That was what I was going to look up. 17,000 force limit and 13,000 in the bank right now. That's pretty good. Go ahead and fire this guy since I already got people supporting my independence. Do have a morale of armies advisor. So that'll give us a small edge over Denmark. Again, they're not gonna turn this fort off. I'm gonna just stall until, okay, this battle is about to happen. So hopefully this will make Denmark a little bit weaker, and then I can attack their army once it's been beaten up by rebels a little bit. So yeah, I do think I'm gonna recruit a general. Wait, do I have estates? Yeah, I have estates. That's a thing. So let's get a general from the nobility, since that will give us a general with 40 tradition as opposed to 11. So that'll mean he's just much better than what I could have rolled on my own. 6 shock is fantastic. And he got killed by rebels there, so... Oh. Yeah, he straight up got beat by rebels. Man, I really... I really do wish that either he would just turn that fort off or just give me my independence. That's happened to me before. I'm not just you know, just hoping for, you know, something that's not going to happen here. I have had the AI decide that I'm not worth the trouble and just give me independence. Not as Scotland, or not as Sweden. That happened as Naples. But whatever, just for the sake of making something happen, I ought to, you know, I ought to do something. So, you know, this, I don't at all know the optimal, you know, like, strategy for what time you should declare your independence as Sweden. Maybe there's events later on that, that give it to you, or I'm not sure. It doesn't just give it to you, but maybe there's things that, you know, make Denmark's position worse. But I've got a 6-shock general, and Denmark just had his army get hurt by rebels. So, whatever. Rather than just sit here, I'll go ahead and try for it. We'll see how much Novgorod and Scotland actually help me. So, declaring our independence drops our stability and gives us a just garbage ruler. So, that's fun. You know, maybe I should have looked at, like, you know, when to declare your independence as Sweden. God, this guy just... Our king is just one of the worst I've ever seen. But, oh well. Just sit on these provinces for a little bit and get some loot and see what his army does. Our force limit should have come up now that we're not a vassal anymore. So now we've got a force limit of 18, so we match Scotland's force, or damn it. Oh, pardon me. Denmark's force limit. We've got way more troops right now, but I bet a lot of those, yeah, a lot of those are going to be tied up in Scotland, so they're going to have a pretty hard time coming over here to help. But Novgorod's bringing a fair number too. They've got a better navy, but I'm just not really going to worry about using my navy in this war, I don't think. Are they just going to park in Dalask again? Probably. National fragmentation. Blah, 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 blah. Spend money or lose stability. That is an easy choice, even though it does mean going into debt. I'm just watching that army. I would rather it not start occupying my stuff. And I would love to engage it in good terrain and just squash it with my 6-shock general up there. Looks like he's gonna start messing around with some of my stuff up there. That's honestly fine by me.